Sup, y'all? Bring you guys another video. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Lewis Ritson recently fought against Jeremias Ponce, and the fight ended with a TKO in the 10th round, with Ponce having his hands raised, winning this fight, remaining undefeated, improving to 28-0, 18 wins come by way of knockout or TKO, giving Lewis Ritson his second loss in his pro career. I honestly didn't see the full fight. I just saw the highlights here on YouTube. The official YouTube channel of the Zone posted it up. You can go watch it there. Um, yeah, the fight, it, Ponce was just too tough, too strong for Ritson to handle, which is what I expected going into this fight. If you watch my prediction video, I did say, um, Ponce might shock and surprise people in this fight. That he will go out there and pressure Ritson a lot, and that's what he did from the get-go, from the first round to the end. Parachute went to the body. Ritson couldn't handle the body shots and got dropped three times in the 10th round. Towel was threw in also, and the referee decided to let the fight continue, which in my opinion was the raw call by the ref. I thought he could have stopped the fight there, but he decided to let the fight continue, and the towel was thrown in again, I believe. But yeah, Ponce was just too much for Lewis Ritson, and now Ponce is, I believe, going into this fight. It was a title eliminator fight at 140 pounds for the IBF, and I think it was like a two-fight tournament. If you look at the IBF right now, Josh Taylor, the undisputed champion in the world at 140, with Ponce and Ritson fighting right here. I believe Matias and Jukumbayev, had their fight, and Matias won. So I believe it's going to be Ponce versus Matias who will fight the winner. The winner of that fight between Ponce and Matias will fight Josh Taylor, I believe. But yeah, Ponce, man, I honestly think he's the next superstar from Argentina. I think he is. I mean, I think he definitely has what it takes to be the next star from Argentina. If we look at the rankings, I mean, at 140 pounds, he's ranked number one. But if we look at, pound for pound, he's up there, right number three, um, right behind Gustavo Daniel Lemos and Brian Castano. He could definitely be one of those stars. Obviously, with Castano having his shot at possibly becoming undisputed with Charlo in July, he's definitely the biggest star at the moment, Castano. But Ponce definitely has what it takes to become the next star, especially at his age of 24. We have Gustavo Daniel Lemos. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know much about Lemos. But he's undefeated for a reason, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well he'll do at 140 pounds. Well, whether it's 135 or 140. Man, Lemos, is he in the rankings? Daniel Lemos. Huh, interesting. But him being, undefeated, that's actually pretty interesting. Never heard of him. But Ponce is right there, number three. So, I mean, we'll find out in the future what's next for Ponce if he continues to keep winning. And him versus Matias would make for a spectacular fight, in my opinion. Lewis Ritson, on the other hand, second loss in his career, now 27 years old. Still learning, still improving, but I think this shows that he's not really much of a world level fighter. I think he's more of a domestic level fighter. Going into this fight, he had a controversial win against Miguel Vasquez, a fight that a lot of people thought he lost, including myself. I thought he lost that fight, but he's more of a domestic level fighter. I think he is. I just think, or at least at the very top, a European level, I should say. I think he's definitely better than domestic, but more of a European level. And I don't think he can surpass that European level fighting the world level against guys like Ponce and Miguel Vasquez. I think I think obviously at 140, I don't see him being that close to the level of a Josh Taylor or anyone in the top 10 actually. I mean, if you look at 140 again, a lot of these fighters, I'd favor them over Lewis Ritson, especially after this fight. Heck, I'd favor Cletus Selden over Lewis Ritson right now. But that's just me. So back to the drawing board for Lewis Ritson. Hopefully he learns from this and improves from it, and maybe he will get another shot at the world level, and maybe, closer to fighting for a world title. But right now, I just don't see it right now. I don't see it. But definitely big congratulations to Ponce on the win. He's definitely someone to keep an eye on. Very entertaining fighter. And, start paying attention to him because you never know. You never know. Maybe in a couple of years, he will be the world champion if Josh Taylor decides to move up in weight and vacate all the belts. But like I said, him versus Matias, whew, that will be a beautiful fight. Anyway, if you saw the fight, let me know what did you think about it in the comments. I know I haven't been posting up that many videos lately. I apologize. If you guys don't know, I'm getting married soon. My wedding's actually pretty soon. I've been busy the whole week. It's coming up pretty soon. Um, yeah, in 48 hours, I'm not gonna be a single man after 48 hours. It's been busy, so I'm sitting here just it's 2:30 in the morning, and I'm just thought I'd make a couple videos before I go to bed. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening, watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Please, and like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.